Elderly people, I suspect.
Well, maybe like over 45s.
Possibly bad diets.
Generic, you can be generic. You know.
A knock on the head or something like that, I don't know.
No, but my 14-year-old son's classmate has recently had brain tumour.
I did work with a chap who had a brain tumour, and it was operated on, removed, but it grew back and killed him.
Maybe 1 in 10, I don't know, it's just a guess.
30%.
Maybe 50%?
I haven't a clue.
As you can see from the varied response from the public, I think this indicates a distinct lack of awareness about the entity of brain tumour. Brain tumours aren't discerning, they can affect anybody, any sex and any age. In fact, they are the leading cause of cancer in the paediatric population, that is solid tumours. They're the second fastest growing cancer in the retired population, and in the working population, particularly males between 15 and 54, they're the third largest growing sector of cancer. The $64,000 question is the cause of brain tumours. When we're talking about brain tumours generically, there's over 100, 120 different types according to tissue, and therefore different types of behaviour and natural history, and therefore different etiologies, that's causes.
The specific causes of brain tumour are still unknown, and we're investigating a lot of different pathways that might be involved. Brain tumours are able to escape the notice of the body's immune system, which allows them to grow so rapidly.
One important fact about brain tumours, although they only form a small percentage of cancers overall, they are and have been increasing by an average of 2% per year, affecting more and more of the population. They seem to be affecting a younger and younger group of the population as well. Other cancers, which are now living longer because of better treatments, are manifesting with spread of those cancers to the brain. So under the heading of brain tumours, we're seeing a lot more tumours spreading to the brain. The real focus is the high-grade aggressive intrinsic tumours that we're focused on in our research. And these patients, if left untreated, have a median survival of 6 months or less. So it's a really devastating disease. Over the last few decades, not much inroad has been made until recently, with the advent of a combination of radiation and chemotherapy, that we've achieved an increase in that up to about 14 months on average. There is, however, a variety of outcomes. Some of those patients may only live 2 or 3 months, but there is a small proportion that will be long-term survivors of 7, 10 years or more. That, unfortunately, is only a small percentage, but we need to focus on these differences, because as you can clearly see, 14 months is still a devastating outcome, and we need to find a vast improvement on that, and we need to find a cure if possible.
But quite frankly, we achieved a lot since BTRC started funding research in Imperial College. There was virtually no research in neuro-oncology in this institution, and in 3.5 years we put together a brain tumor registry in this hospital, which is now national, and we are collecting data about 60,000 patients in the UK as a baseline for trials and basic science. And we published already 4 or 5 papers, and the BTRC research group is now recognized in the UK as one of the leaders in doing neuro-oncology.
Brain tumours are such a complex and devastating disease. We have to move forward. We have done to a certain extent, but we need to go much further. I think with the Brain Tumour Research Campaign, we have achieved a hell of a lot in the last few years. We've reached milestones that I didn't believe we could reach, but we've achieved it. We've achieved it with the support of everybody. Despite that, you know, there is a lot further to go. We haven't achieved a cure yet, but we've achieved a lot along the way. My feeling is that we need to continue that road. It may be a long and windy road, or it may be something that brings us a pleasant surprise just around the corner. But we need to build on the foundations, so we need to continue. It's very hard to keep encouraging people unless you're getting positive results, but we are getting positive results, and we need to continue the campaign. So I would encourage that support, and I would canvass more support, more people to join the campaign. Because at the end of the day, we need to give these brain tumour patients a better deal. We need to give them something of a brighter future than they've got at the moment.